session. So I'd like to invite to the stage Mr. Sandeep Kothari. He is the CIO of Food Travel Services. Mr. Maher Patel, Head of Technology, Sun Pharmaceuticals Industries Limited. Mr. Naveen Sabharwal, Channel Manager STG, IBM Global Services. Mr. Rohit Bidappa, Senior Manager, Enterprise Marketing, NVIDIA. Last is from the most talkative point, IoT industry, Uday Bhaskar Rao, CIO Iron Technologies. So before we go at the formal short presentation or panel discussion, let me talk about what do you think about the disruptive technology impacting the IT landscape. So I think that disruptive technologies have tremendous impact on transformation business, right from the infrastructure level to customer experience. For instance, the declining cost of information processing already has displaced established products and services low cost. It has fundamentally changed the way we consume IT, the platforms and the places where we consume, and the business models based on that consumption. A wide portfolio of disruptive technology including IoT, machine to machine, M2M, biotech, data and analytics. Lastly, we talk about 3D printers to name a few. As scope of technology disruption increases, many new monetizing opportunities and business models are emerging. Churning out new products and services is happening faster than before, spreading faster and becoming less costly. It is a real opportunity for the boss, but we need to understand on how our CIOs are reacting to it and whether they think the big risks are coming from such digital investment. To start with, Sandeep Kothari ji, how do you think with the rise of big data, efforts are increasing, emerging to put power of analytics in the hands of CIOs? What is your take on using the mobile device as a tool for increasing productivity?
Good evening. The mobile device is going to change the entire landscape, and it is changing. So that's definitely going to, be a big game changer for our business also and in our life also. So like mobile technology in our business will give empowerment to the customers wherever they want to. In our business when we are talking, you can give you the power to order it and we can serve you wherever you want.
Okay, so before we move ahead to another panelist, can I invite someone to come from the audience please, who can join in the panel? Yes, it is right.
So, mobility as a platform today is looking at that disruption in technology for us. So, being a global pharma company and also a company who is a truly Indian company which has grown across the globe, we have strategy on mobility, not only on the device but also on the apps perspective. Looking at security as a perspective, looking at the OS as a standard. So what Ashish mentioned, probably we're looking at open source in a very, very big way. So mobility is one touch point that our sales force uses very, very frequently to showcase our products. So our end customers are the doctors. So that's a technology which is really becoming very, very rampant. So not only the phones, but the new two-in-ones or the iPads and the Androids, which are coming up in a very big way for us.
Okay, what Naveen you think about it?
Well, data has always been big for us. Okay, we talked about 3 years back, Chairman and Director Zero meeting declared data as a natural resource. With that, and with the mobile devices and the enterprise mobile applications, all of us in this room have contributed to the rise by almost 80% in the last 2 years. It is very important for us to understand that so much of data flowing with the customers, with the employees' productivity being addressed, because the time you take to deploy the changes, the application on the mobile devices really helps or will be disruptive in terms of the way you engage with your customers and your employees. Analytics as a tool really helps you in decision making. It gives you the insights which of the apps are really working for us what are the touch points that the customer is actually using? How is it enhancing the customer experience? And it really enhances also your employee productivity. I mean, analytics as a tool is very important to us. IBM, we've been talking about it for some time now. Most of our customers who use cognitive analytics have really helped themselves in terms of getting the rightful data and decision making.
Well, how, Rohit, do you think about, what is your perception, what do you think about it?
So I think there are 2 points. One I'm talking from a VAR perspective, one from the business opportunity, secondly from the consumer acquisition opportunity. In my opinion, we cannot disconnect mobile from the cloud. Mobile and cloud are one and the same. Whether we like it or not, it is changing the paradigm of business. More and more companies and individuals are asking for product and or platform as a service. So we have to recognize this. Now, whether it means that on the consumer side, we become more proficient at developing apps that will potentially get us millions of users and convert that into a business model. Whether we understand as enterprise resellers that enterprises are becoming virtualized, BYOD, devices are only an access, people are changing device, it is no longer storage, everything's in the cloud. So how do we work as an organization in the reselling space to understand this and then realize that more and more of your enterprise business applications will be virtualized, they will be accessible through mobile devices. In the future, it could be wearable. Your Apple Watch could give you your CAD drawings, why not, right? 5 years ago when I was selling CAD, we had to go and put a CD or a DVD in the workstation to install it. Now, the entire paradigm of that business model has changed. So, whether we like it, don't like it, we have to understand cloud, mobile, mobility, virtualization are trends, but they also throw up good opportunities for us. The second thing is on the consumer side. Now, being a sales and marketing guy, today mobile potentially can take your brand through the jungle of the internet to millions of your customers. We are underutilized, in my opinion, social and digital as a marketing medium, and we have to realize it's a long-term play. But if we have the right content, we have the right channel, we have the right message, it can give us unprecedented access, and you're daily evolving more and more very interesting tools. Yesterday, I had somebody give me a demo from Singapore on a new tool called LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Using certain algorithms and keywords, now you can potentially search to get a CIO prospect out of 350 million LinkedIn database worldwide.
Rohit, we'll come back later. Before, how Uday you think about it?
I see the mobility of mobile devices, right? Okay, beyond the mobile phones. See, I want to take it down to the living and non-living things, getting it connected. So that's where I come from, actually, as an Internet of Things. So I don't look at it currently, right? We have to get connected to mobile phones. We have to think beyond that, actually. So I'm trying to get actually connected the sensors which is going into the agricultural field. It can be a 1 acre or 100 acres of land, actually, or connecting to the things, right, which is there, a non-living thing which should say that I am lying here. So when you get into that perspective, that okay, that there are a lot of billions of devices getting connected. So it will increase normally by 2017, right? Okay, that the devices will increase almost like 10-fold than the people in the world, actually, or including the universe, I could say. So when it goes to that level, then how do these IT devices actually manages the back-end devices actually support? So that's where we have to look at that. The era is going to come that number of devices getting connected in the mobility or wherever it is actually, so are going to increase. So we need to make the infrastructure ready for those kind of devices. Otherwise, it will become like a bugs actually there in the field, and you have to manage them properly.
Okay. Before Kitish bhai, you are at a war. How do you think that this is transforming?
Okay, technology-wise, you are aware we developed the product on open source, so it will be impossible for me not to talk about it. But when it comes to technology and disruptive technology, we all speak about wearable technology. We all speak about big data. I'm very sure Vineet is sitting here, and they have used business intelligence or social media intelligence to specifically target people. Otherwise, I am sure neither he nor Amit Shah would have sent me friend request on Facebook. Probably they did it because they saw me vociferously speaking for our current PM. So big data, yes, but what I mean, what is my definition of a different disruptive technology is, today I was driving here in the car and I had to shift my neck to the left to even look at the rear view mirror. A day technology should come where you look ahead of you and you think you just shift your eye on the left and it should show you on screen what is coming behind you. For me, that is not a wearable technology, that's a thought technology. Taking it forward, we may actually have two people talking to each other and reading each other's mind using technology without even talking to each other.
Okay, going forward, we'll have a answer for 1 minute. Each panelist has to start from here, from Rohit. So how digital transformation is possible by leveraging disruptive technologies? What do you think about it? Digital transformation possible by leveraging disruptive technologies.
Okay, so I think a couple of examples. I would like to quote a couple of examples from high-performance computing.
1 minute.
So high-performance computing is giving us exactly to your, discussion there, things like driverless cars, where it used to be known as machine learning, artificial intelligence, but today you're building sophisticated neural networks that can learn and take action by themselves. I think that's one tangible example of where digital technology is truly being disruptive, and we're seeing it in things like Google Car, we're seeing it in research by companies like Apple around driverless cars. In future, what you say will be possible, and car also would drive you without you bothering to look into the rearview mirror. So I think that's a tangible application of digital technology being truly disruptive in our life.
What do you think, sir?
Digital technology will make all of us quite lazy. Of course, it will make us efficient at our workplace, but this technology at our home, they are going to make you lazy. Sit at one place and you will find that you will not even get up from your chair to take a drink water.
What, Mr. Patel, do you think?
As a corporate, I would say we would work on a frame of setting up digital framework that would be available for a corporate and cannot go much beyond, because technology is changing so rapidly that what we implement today can be changing tomorrow. So I think what is needed for the present has to be implemented for that situation, I would say, and not look for more beyond.
My 2 cents on it, okay, you, me, our organizations are actually embracing the digital revolution. When I say this, it is actually putting pressure, you as business leaders, because of the expectations set by the customer. That is what, I think that's what the digital transformation is all about. Now, 3 questions, simple questions which we need to answer. First is, how business responds to the shift? How does our business respond to the shift? Okay. How to take advantage of the opportunity and look at innovative growth. And the third and most important is, how can we do this cost effectively? That is what I would say about it.
Yeah, in simple terms, actually, that I have a question that immediately I should have an answer without any time to gap. Actually, see, I was asked by one IAS officer, can you just develop a technology wherein the file should speak, saying that, okay, hey, I am lying here, I am lying in this table for the last 2 days, it's not being cleared. Can you please take me and then give it to the right person? It's a birth record actually that is supposed to get it. So that file should say, it should be with anything, whatever you just apply technology and come up with that, I'm okay for it. So that should be the kind of things you are looking at.
Okay, so I think I answered this question before Deepak asked it, but let me just add one more thing to it. In 1989, we built an artificial intelligence system where you could type in plain simple English into the computer and it would convert it into MS-DOS commands which were impossible to create. Now today, Google has got voice recognition system. This was something done in 1990 by us, and Google has done it, I think, in 2009. It has started improving. I think yesterday I spoke into my Android phone and it actually recognized every single word. So disruptive technologies of future are being built today. All we need to do is keep our eyes open, and it's going to change the world.
Okay, so coming with social media driving better business customer engagement, what are the biggest challenges for industry that likely to be seen in 2015 from Kitish bhai? Social media, how you think that business can transform in 2015? You think that?
Well, you know it, Marianne will vouch for it. My entire business or my entire branding is based on social media, and I do it on my own. So, I mean, in terms of transformation of business, till the time your big data analytics become available on open source and can be used by ordinary models like us, targeted business productivity is always going to be a challenge to social media. But yes, we are humans. I mean, all of us sitting over here may not go on LinkedIn every single day because it's a straitjacket kind of environment. But we are human beings. We have emotions. So that's where a platform like Facebook can actually connect people to connect.
Good. So what Mr. Bahar Patel, you think about it? The social media. Mayor Patel sir. You have to speak a little louder. The orchestra is started.
The social media is a winner. Probably if you look at it politically, or you look at the corporate situation, or you look at it individually, I think whoever is on the social media has benefited, whether you look at a LinkedIn or a Facebook. But as a corporate situation, I would say that how you use social media and how effectively you use it to your customers is something that you need to chart out. And I think that also is a framework that you need to define. And today, as a CIO or a CDO, we are talking about those frameworks and how do we implement it across the organizations for the customers.
Okay.
So it's surely a winner.
I mean, how you think about it?
Well, actually, I want to compliment BKP because I think they were the first ones to adopt the social media in the elections, and you can see the success. From our point of view, okay, I think the more the CMOs are involved in terms of the touch points which are available to them and use it more proactively, that is where the organization will lead. We have seen in the past, okay, one of my customers, when I go and talk to him, one of the CMO, he talked about, for the first time he adopted social media as a tool for sales. Okay, it was an infrastructure company and real estate company, and after 6 months of exercise, having all the 4 phases, direct marketing, print media marketing, exhibitions, okay, adopting social media as a new one, in 6 months, the sales went up by 55%.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yes, you are right. How Mr. Kuthari, you think about it?
Social media will have a huge impact if it is penetrated through the masses. Unless and until it is happening, there will be little sea change, you can say. And as far as the corporates are concerned, there has to be a social media strategy in place, which will be a game changer.
Okay. How when you think about it? Rohit?
Yeah, so I think no one doubts the impact of social media. One of the strongest example we have here is the victory of the government heavily on social media. But I think we have to keep in mind 2, 3 trends. One is constant change of platform. Facebook today is the best platform because now you have to pay for promotion, maybe not. How do you adapt to new technology? How can you create content-based WhatsApp campaigns because you have a limit of a group of 50 people unlike Facebook. Thirdly, in our country, we must be aware that we are nowhere near leveraging vernacular language. So language support and content in vernacular is another big thing, and of course mobile. So there are a lot of opportunities that we still have to leverage and unlock in social.
Today, what you are talking the last this feedback, we have to go to wrap around this. A lot of disturbances coming. Uday, what do you think about in 1 minute?
I want actually the farmers to communicate each other, right? What they want to, right? Talk to each other on their produce, their innovations in the social media. So that's what actually I'm visualizing in the future. So that, right, our intellectuals communicating.
Okay, but before we wrap around the panel discussion session, I want every speaker to speak on one word, what they think. Okay.
I think it's time to have a cohesive strategy.
Okay.
That is needed now.
Success iteration, which means success acceleration.
So what a wonderful panel discussion we have. We are talking about so many technologies, IoT, IoE, and big data, cloud, smart, scam, and what do you say? You can use a new technology, analytics, So you are talking only the one word. Thank you very much for again joining us. Thank you very much.